Okay, I'm here in my war room. Just finished my live stream on YouTube through the first 12, 13 picks of the NFL draft. And here's my final analysis on my Dallas Cowboys pick at 12. It was Tyler, but it was the wrong Tyler. It was Tyler Booker, not Tyler Warren. And I went on record on my show on Monday. You have to take Tyler Warren if he slides all the way to you, just the way CeeDee Lamb fell in your lap in his draft on that night. This is Tyler Warren. This is CeeDee revisited. He falls into your lap, and he did. Mel Kiper thought he might go 7 to the Jets. Al the Mockers thought that he would go 10 to the Bears. Some today, Field Yates, thought he would go 11 to San Francisco, and he fell in Jerry Jones' lap at 12. And we took Tyler Booker. This was a good pick, not a great pick. I like this pick. I just don't love this pick. I will give it a B. And I'll tell you why. Mel Kiper, for whom I have great respect, you can see my interview with him, Skip 101, that's posted on my YouTube channel right here, right now, ran this week. Mel Kiper had Tyler Warren on his big board ranked 7th overall. It went Shadur Sanders 5, Cam Ward 6, Tyler Warren 7. He had Tyler Booker ranked on his big board 25th, and he likes him, but how can you love that? How can you love that even though we just lost a cinch first ballot Hall of Famer in Zach Martin? And this kid, from all I know, and again, I did not study him the way I studied Tyler Guyton because I'm a University of Oklahoma fan, and I told you a year ago he's a project at best, and boy, did he ever look like a project this past year when he tried to play left tackle and got pulled a couple times. He could be a bust. I'm just not loving what I see from Tyler Guyton, and so now you've got play and plug over at right guard with Tyler Booker out of University of Alabama. He was a 5-star recruit out of IMG Academy. Grew up in Connecticut, New Haven area. I like him intangibly more than I like him tangibly because I loved his interview. He was the team captain at Alabama, a team captain. He was a leader at Alabama, the leader of that team, a leader of that team. He's a God guy. He's a good guy. He's a hard worker, plays hard. You can't ask for higher intangibles than Tyler Booker brings to the table in Dallas, where he trained and loves Dallas. So all that is check, 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 check. But then you get to listen, there's one guy out there that I love as much as I love Mel Kiper in draft evaluation, and that's Lance Zierlein at NFL.com. Just go pull up Lance Zierlein and see what he said about Tyler Booker. He had him kind of late first, early second, and that's pretty much what Mel had, ranking him 25th. If he'd gone early second, nobody would have been surprised. They would have said, oh, that's a nice pick. But his problems is with Tyler Booker is, this is Lance Zierlein, you can look it up right now on NFL.com, that he's just an average athlete in protection. Doesn't have great, he plays with good strength, but doesn't have great feet. Well, to me, Zach Martin had great feet. Larry Allen, this is all world. Larry Allen had great feet as well as 6'5", 321, which is Tyler Booker. Average foot speed, said Lance Zierlein. Below average lateral quickness, said Lance Zierlein of Tyler Booker. I don't know. How can you love that at 12? It was a glaring need because you lost a cinch first ballot Hall of Famer. But did you replace him with a cinch first ballot Hall of Famer? Well, obviously not. Tyler Booker made second team All-American last year, first team All-SEC. Started his last 2 years, he's played some when he was a freshman, started his last 2 years, and he's a really good player. But is he cinch? Is he a perennial Pro Bowl player like Tyler Smith is? Tyler Smith shocked me. I didn't see that coming because I didn't know anything about him coming out of Tulsa until an assistant coach at Tulsa texted me during my show the next morning on Undisputed and said, Skip, you're missing the boat here. This kid in the new NIL world, back that it just started, that Alabama was coming after him with NIL money. That's Tyler Smith at Tulsa. That he led of course, the world, led college football in penalties. Some of them personal foul penalties, because he's a bad you-know-what. But Tyler Booker, listen, Tyler Warren changes life in Dallas. If you have him in the locker room, you say, as you go out for kickoff, we have Tyler Warren, and they don't. That's what a badass beast Tyler Warren was. I could not believe that the Jets didn't take him, because Mel had the Jets taking him. I could not believe Chicago didn't take him, because everybody had Chicago taking Tyler Warren, and they took Cortland Loveland out of Michigan, who's a nice pass catcher. He's more of a, sort of hybrid wide receiver, tight end. Tyler Warren is a man's man, an alpha male badass who just imposes his will on defenses. You can line him up anywhere. You can toss it to him. You can hand it to big number 44. You can put him in the slot. You can split him wide. He just beasts people. He imposes his will on a defense. He's made for pro football even more than he was made for college football. And he was sitting right there, and I heard the commissioner say, Tyler, Booker. What? I thought we'd done it, and we took the wrong Tyler. I'm sorry, we took the wrong Tyler. My producer, Tyler Korn, was sitting right here. And Tyler Korn watched me sink into my seat. Jerry, you took the wrong guy. Of course, don't get me started on Shadur Sanders. I'll make another video about him in just a few minutes. But, what if Jerry had the balls, the guts to just say, you know what? This kid grew up in Dallas. He's going to be a winner. Shadur Sanders is also made for pro football. He's going to be a little better than Cam Warden. I like Cam Warden. I love Shadur. What if Dallas had just said, okay, we take him. We figure out Dak. Maybe we have Dak for 2 more years, and then we go to Shadur. I mean, it doesn't fill a need right now. It just puts you back into Super Bowl contention down the line. Boy, it would have made me very happy, made his father very happy, and maybe at that point it greases the skids for Dion to coach the Dallas Cowboys, which we all wanted to see. You don't think Dion would want to come and coach Shadur in a year or so, 2 years? Been perfect for Jerry, but no. He used to be a plunger in the oil and gas fields. Doesn't plunge anymore. Safe. Tyler Booker's just your classic safe pick because you need it. Hazel's getting upset because I'm so upset. She's very upset right now, but that's okay. Here, come up here. There you go. She doesn't understand why I'm yelling. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay. Thank you. She's calming me down. She's soothing the savage beast that I have become. Okay, that's fine. You can get back in your bed. I just don't know. I had it. I called it. I first guessed it. I said, if Tyler Warren falls like CD did in his draft, you have to take Tyler Warren. And they took Tyler Booker, and obviously they did not take Shadur Sanders because the league has turned its back on Shadur. The sheep think that this league is. They finally said, no. It's a smear campaign. It's the most sickening subplot I've ever seen in an NFL draft is what has happened to Shadur Sanders. I'm so happy he's not there on camera right and left in the quote-unquote green room in Green Bay. My man Lil Wayne is up there. He loves Shadur, wanted Tennessee, as I did, to take Shadur. They will forever regret that. I'll make a video about Shadur here in just a little bit. But in the end, the truth is, as high as Tyler Booker's intangibles are, and I loved his interview, and I loved his energy, and I loved that he was dancing all the way to Dallas from Green Bay. I love all that. But intangibles can take you only so far at that position. You better have some tangibles, and I don't know that he has great tangibles, great measurables, great performance. I don't know. My gut feeling is he'll be pretty good. not great. Tyler Warren's going to be great in Indianapolis. You saw they jumped on him. Oh, God. They wanted a tight end. They thought they were going to have to take Cortland Loveland, and they got to take Tyler Warren. Jerry, you did it to me again. Thank you.